I'm actually out on my bike. It's Wednesday 25th of June. It's just started to rain, but I said to myself earlier that I would definitely get out for a ride, and I'm pushing myself to get out. In fact, my other half, she said, you must go out. I've just got over this, more or less got over this cough and cold that I've had for 4 weeks. I'm into my 5th week now, but I do feel a lot better. It's about 20 degrees, just about right for a nice bike ride. I'm not going to push it very much, I'll just take it steady. I want to do 10 miles if I can. At the weekend I managed to do a couple of rides. One was about 3.5 miles and the other one was just the 4. But I think I should manage more. I feel much better. I've only done one little job this morning, work-wise, which was a window clean, which is what I do. And I didn't go to the gym, so I've conserved my energy for my 10 miles. That's my goal. I've done nearly 1 mile already, 0.78. That's mainly downhill and on the flat. Just stopped just here by Okel Tor. If ever you come down to this part of the country, down into Cornwall, to a place called Calstock, just outside Calstock, there's an area called Okel Tor. That's spelled O-K-E-L-T-O-R. And you can walk around where the Okel Tor Mines used to be, and that down there you can see is the River Tamar, and we are on the Cornwall side here, and the other side is Devon, so we're just on the border, and the Tamar cuts through the 2 counties. Anyway, let's get on with this ride and see how I get on. This is a bridle path from where I was talking just now to you. This leads up towards Okel Tor Mines. There it is there, O-K-E-L-T-O-R, Okel Tor Mine. If you do come down to Calstock, people will direct you down along the road towards the sewage works, and it's just past there. Delightful. And that will take you onto this bridleway. And about a third the way up, actually less than that, it's just here on the right now actually. I'll pull over and you can see the entrance. Okay, excuse me being out of breath a bit. That's where we came up from just now. At the bottom was where I showed you through by the gate, just only a little way up, and this bridleway takes you further up to the top, which I shall show you in a minute. And then you've got an arrow here on this post showing you that it's a public footpath, and they call this way the Tamar Valley Discovery Trail. As you can see here, it says no vehicles, and there's a board there telling you a bit about the Okel Tor timeline. Okel Tor Mine. It's really an interesting place to go. It's a lovely walk. It goes through here, which is along this path, all the way along, and you can either go clockwise or anti-clockwise. There are a couple of benches along here by the river, and it's so quiet. It really is a lovely place to be. You can see the river down there. So we've climbed quite a bit already really, and this bridleway is quite steep. I'll keep the camera turned on to take you to the top of the bridleway. I think I've done a video of this before actually. It's a pretty straightforward ride up here really. I've missed riding so much, getting out and about. As I said earlier, I did 1 job this morning, or 2, I can't remember, 2. Just got no mojo at the moment, so I've really kicked my ass out the door to do this ride. And as always, once you're out you feel okay, just a matter of making yourself do it. This is actually a segment on Strava. It's called the Old Wreck, or Top of the Old Wreck, or something like that. And just a few weeks ago I came up here and beat my record, which was good. Felt fantastic. Kept in third and powered all the way up. And I think the old wreck refers to this old freelander on the right, which is, as you can see, it's an old wreck. Yesterday in the gym I did some leg work. Did some quad work and also did some abs. No, sorry, adductors on the adductor machine. I can feel it a bit because I haven't done anything for 5 weeks. You soon lose muscle. Looks like there's a train coming. And that's a nice train journey as well, from Plymouth to Gunner's Lake through Tavistock. Not through Tavistock, sorry, we got Calstock. I think I've been bitten by something. Nice that we've still got the railway line. This is a nice little tight, short hill. I normally go up in third, fourth, sometimes fifth. Let's see how I can keep my heart rate by going steady up here in first. The temperature's quite nice actually. In the shade. Feel knackered already. Anyway, thanks for joining me again. Hope you enjoy this video. I'll try and make it interesting. There won't be many highlights as such. Just lanes, me talking. We're just showing you around the area that I live, which isn't far from home. We'll be heading up to St Andrew's Church now in about 5 minutes. That's my first stop. I feel okay, just a bit tired. So, shall I carry on? I think so. See you up at the church. This road's usually very quiet, but it's school time, I think. Yeah, 6:30. 3:30. So the school, Calstock School, is just down there. So we've got the mothers and fathers picking the little ones up. The rain's getting a little heavier now. It's giving off that lovely smell where it's hit the road or hit the surface that's been dry for some time. There is a word for it, and it's petrichor. I didn't know that. I think I read it somewhere. But it's that smell, that familiar smell that you get when you can hear. Familiar smell you can get when the rain hits the ground, and you can have that lovely, you get that lovely smell. Well, the plan of going to Okel, I'm not so sure. I don't actually have a waterproof with me. I've got a showerproof. Not showerproof, but how can I call it showerproof? You keep showering, eventually the rain will get through. It's too hot to wear waterproof, so I'm going to have to cut the ride short, sadly. quite often you can see when the road is clear before the cars can. So when that is the case, I wave them on. I'm coming up to our local working quarry. But yeah, it is a working quarry. A lot of the neighbours around this area complain about the blasting, but it's been going on for years. But yeah, it's quite a big quarry for our standards anyway. There's a left turn here with quite a long steepish climb. I'm tempted to give it a go because halfway up you can turn left and there's a nice bit of off-road. A nice little climb that was. I say that now I'm at the top, of course. This is Hingston Down Mine, and this is Dogshit City here. At least it's all bagged up and in the bin. No doubt we'll bump into some dog walkers in a minute. I've done 7.6 miles so far. I guess I've got another 1.5, so that'll be 9 miles. That's not too bad. I wanted 10. I'm nearly there. I could go along Lower Kelly when I get back, I guess. Get the extra mileage in. I feel quite tired. And tomorrow, if it's dry, I shall definitely go down to Coteal, which is what I wanted to do today, but I didn't manage it, which is a shame. But I do feel good for getting out. The other half's going dancing tonight. We normally go together, rock and roll dancing. It's quite good fun, but I just don't feel well enough. I don't think I'd have the energy. So I'll be staying at home tonight and watch some rubbish on television possibly, or maybe just edit this video. Give me something to do. And then up early in the morning on Thursday, that is, Thursday morning tomorrow, and into the gym, a few cleans, back for lunch, and then I shall get out on the bike again. It's all coming together again. It's good. Right, let's get back on the bike. The rain is just starting again now, so I think we're getting back just at the right time. I don't think I'll be doing the extra bit of mileage to get the 10 miles after all. Just don't fancy getting wet. In fact, I'm not even going to go down towards the church. I'm just going to go straight down the hill to get back home. I think the rain's in now for a few hours. It was the forecast. That's the end of that ride.